My father, when he got into collecting Stanleys in early World War II days, wanted a mountain wagon because he had owned a mountain wagon. I don't know that he ever sold any commercially here when he was a dealer, but he bought one for his own sideline business in 1913, which was a 12-passenger wagon. It would have looked like this, but without the fifth seat on there. He bought it to take it to Gettysburg in 1913 for the summer encampment that year of the Civil War veterans. It was the 50th anniversary of the Battle of Gettysburg. And people came from all over the eastern part of the country to, maybe all over the United States to go to Gettysburg that summer. It was a big tourist attraction. And most of the vehicles that took tourists around the battlefield were horse-drawn. Well, my father had one, and maybe the only one, but I expect there were other early motorized vehicles there. But anyway, with this 1913 mountain wagon, he sent 2 local men out there with it. And they hired a local guide at Gettysburg named Warren Gilbert, who was one of the many guides there that were licensed to be guides at the battlefield. So the 3 of them ran the operation. My father was busy in the mills here, and he wasn't out there all the time, but he would go out several times during the summer and check on things. He brought it back here, and it's photographed alongside the house up here, and we think the picture was taken in the fall of 1913, and it was then used that winter and the next spring as sort of a little bus line from here to Wilmington. And I think it only ran on weekends because the people working in the mills only had off on weekends. So they would run the mountain wagon on a couple trips in on Saturday and back on Saturday night, and maybe the same thing on Sunday, although people didn't go to town as much on Sunday in those days. Some people said that was the first established bus line in Delaware, and we kind of advertised that. It was not this car, but it was one like this car. It was a 1913. This is a 15.